stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
The Dow hitting its first intraday record high since early August.
It's a modest rally, but I'm sure we'll take it. A few minutes ago, we hit an all-time record high.
The Dow is on pace for its fifth day higher in a row. And any gains by the major three averages would give them record closing highs.
We've been to territory that we've never been to before.
Welcome, Phil's Gang. Coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. I keep receiving emails. They're saying, how can we keep having these historic record highs in the stock market when real wage growth in this country is plunging? How's that happen? We also have the historic the highest national debt ever that prevents, remember, good economic growth, but also prevents you from having a good, high-paying job. You can't have good, high-paying jobs or growth of this country when you have a record high national debt. It's crazy. We have record borrowing, record consumer debt, household debt, record credit card debt, student debt, auto debt, with, by the way, record high delinquencies. So how's this happening? And remember, the national debt is responsible for the record low wages, your lousy part-time jobs. That's what the record national debt and the trade deficit. Trade deficit kills your jobs. You want to know why you don't have a job? The trade deficit, the national debt. It's responsible for your not getting overtime. It's responsible for your low wages. But we get record high every day. Record new high in the market. And how could we have the highest record ever in the stock markets when we have the lowest home ownership in 30 years? What are you, nuts? This is crazy. 50 years, rather, you're right. It's unbelievable. We have less income. People are making less money. In the last 14 years, they're making less money. And as a result, our factory orders are collapsing. Our productivity, labor productivity is collapsing. Industrial productivity is collapsing. Therefore, your wages are collapsing. Remember, when you don't get productivity, especially when companies don't take their profits and reinvest back into their companies with new machinery and technology, when they don't do that, productivity doesn't go up, and that's why you don't get wages. Why would they do that? Why would they do that with all these stock buybacks? Are you nuts? I mean, why would they not do stock buybacks? You're not going to talk them out of that. Are you kidding? And why stock buybacks? Most people don't even understand what the stock buybacks are and how they started, what's going on. You know, that started with Reagan. Under Reagan, it used to be illegal. CEOs would go to jail. That's right. Before the 80s, people would go to jail. The CEO would go to jail for buying stock of his company. So to cut the amount of shares that are outstanding in which you could buy, and when you cut the shares back, instead of having 1 million shares, you only have 500,000 shares that people can buy and sell. That means you're spreading your earnings over fewer shares. That artificially pumps up your earnings, make them look better, and artificially pumps up your stock price. But remember what happened. Reagan he was right in the beginning. Reagan wanted to give companies an incentive to use their excess cash from profits to invest in new machinery, the latest technology. He was right. It would have incentives to take that profit and invest it into the machinery and technology, so to increase productivity. When you increase productivity, you increase wages, and those wages go through the broader economy, go through Main Street America. And that directly increases wages and economic GDP growth and a stronger middle class, which our middle class is not strong anymore. It isn't. Reagan also wanted an incentive for CEOs to keep these U.S. corporations so competitive. He wanted America to be number one. So what happened? The Clintons. It was going fine. Then the Clintons come in, and the Clintons said, wait a minute, these CEOs are making too much money. Well, that before they were making their billions. The CEOs were making too much money. They were upset at how much CEOs were making. They thought it was outlandish. I wonder if they think that now the CEOs think they're making too much money. So they decided, they said, then let's take the CEOs, let's cut their salaries, and let's tie it to the stock price. When stock price goes up, they get paid. Stock price goes down, they don't get paid. They thought they were smart, the Clintons. Really? Wait a minute. This is after Reagan decides to do stock buybacks? Are you kidding? To do that? Weren't they thinking? Wait a minute. Are you kidding? This is going to give the opportunity to CEOs to make a fortune for themselves. Setting up the biggest financial engineering of stock prices ever. Causing the greatest income inequality ever. I mean, think about it. Destroying the American middle class. Destroying the country. I mean, here, Reagan says, let's get stock buybacks. No more are they illegal. They can do stock buybacks. And then now, the stupid Clintons turn around and say, oh, let's cut their salaries and tie their salaries to stock price going up. So the CEOs, and then the Federal Reserve says, hey, why don't we cut interest rates down to zero, and we'll give the CEOs free money to go buy stock that benefits them, to move their stock price up. It doesn't benefit the people in the factories and the businesses. They're not getting paid. There's no value for the companies, these stock buybacks. Think how stupid that was. A perfect storm. I mean, think how stupid. Didn't somebody, all the geniuses that worked for the Clintons, someone said, wait a minute, we can't do that now. We got to stop the stock buybacks. If we're going to go ahead and start making, Reagan made stock buybacks legal, hell, the last thing we want to do is tie a CEO's paycheck to the price of a stock. Because what would happen if the owners of our country, the people who own the Federal Reserve, which is no more Federal and Federal Express, the banking cartel, they're going to say, wait a minute, hold on, this is a good deal for me. So, because the owners of the Federal Reserve, the banking cartel, the ones who control about 140 richest people in the world, control it, saying, wait a minute, 80% of my wealth comes from the stock market. Wait a minute, I'm going to drop interest rates to zero. I'm going to give the money to CEOs, and the CEOs will go pump their stock prices up, which are the stocks that I own. And then we'll take more, we'll lower prices even lower for stock, we'll lower interest rates to even below zero. And we'll give it to hedge funds on Wall Street to go buy the stocks that we're involved in. So here you got the Federal Reserve that has the printing machine. So they go, wait a minute, I'm going to print the money. I'm going to give it to the CEOs. They can buy their own stock. And the CEOs are happy. Now they get really wealthy. And then the owners of the Federal Reserve say, I'll print even more money, give it to the hedge funds. So they'll buy the stocks I'm in. So there you got 140 owners of the Federal Reserve printing money like hell, dropping interest rates to zero, giving it to the hedge funds, giving it to CEOs. What a stupid thing the Clintons did. Can you imagine? And somebody should have said, wait a minute. No more. It's illegal. Let's bring it back. Because you can't grow the economy. You can't grow the economy. You can't. What happens is everything is for the CEOs now. Everything's for Wall Street. Everything's for the 1 percentile. That's why you don't have a good job. So why isn't our President Trump making stock buybacks legal right now? Illegal.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. the Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Vest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart as low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Phil's Gang and Choice Trade are separate and unrelated companies. Choice Trade does not provide any investment advice or recommend or endorse any particular security or investment strategy. At philsgang.com, we're always striving to understand our members' needs. And for over 18 years, philsgang.com has met the goals to educate and inform investors how to make the most of your money and your choices. That's why Phil Grandy and philsgang.com has teamed up with Choice Trade, a leading online broker for stocks and options. Choice Trade has received 4 stars 6 times from Barron's in their annual survey of online brokers. Phil Grandy at philsgang.com recommends Choice Trade as your online broker. For more information on Phil's Gang and opening an account with Choice Trade, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Information. Everybody wants information. Your world is a non-stop stream of information. But as investors, we have to filter the mass information, recognize pattern trends, and take advantage. At philsgang.com, we simplify and give you the exact information and support you need to make you smarter and a more profitable investor. For as low as $39.95 a month, you'll have complete access to all the Phil's Gang daily information, including the ever so popular daily information sharing live market webinar class. Follow Phil's exclusive stock recommendations. Gain the wisdom and knowledge of Phil's 40 years of investing analysis. If your time is tight and you're looking to make profits in the stock market, choose philsgang.com to provide long-term and short-term guidance to making profits in the stock market. This is information you can't live without. Call today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. And sign up today.
Okay, ladies, this message is for you because you invest so much into your professional careers, your organizations, your children. It's time to invest in yourself and secure your financial future in the stock market. And you can do that with philsgang.com. You'll learn when to buy and sell short stocks and when to take profits now that you've taken care of everyone else. Isn't it time to secure your financial future? Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Phil Grandy is a career businessman who's also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
My priority is jobs. Very simple. It's jobs and it's the middle class taking care of
Would you possibly raise rates on the wealthiest Americans?
I don't think we'll have to do that, but this is not to benefit the wealthy. This is to benefit the middle class and to benefit companies where they're going to be producing jobs.
Yeah, so if you want to build the middle class again, okay, if you want to build the middle class, then why don't we start with eliminating the self-employment tax? Just like I said yesterday, you want to really start getting this country, the economy growing, get rid of the most cruel tax of all, the tax on labor. And why don't we do the same thing with small businesses? Start with eliminating self-employment tax. I mean, that would be a big help. I mean, look, the small businessman is traditionally the primary engine for all good job growth. High-paying, full-time jobs. That's where it comes from. That's where it comes from. Let's go make some money.
The Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 Stock Charts.
Okay, you know, the stock market, every day we're hearing how the S&P, okay, all-time highs. And they bring in this, it's so funny to hear them on TV when they're talking about the highest markets.
Late here this afternoon, the S&P and the NASDAQ have moved into record territory as well. So we have a trifecta here, but there you'll see the Dow as it moved higher late in the day, but still nothing like the magnitude of the rally we saw on Monday and then the continuation on Tuesday.
So every day, the new high. When you look at the candlestick on a chart, it's nothing. It's nothing. At the end of the night, the plunger team makes sure that the last bid they put in is just enough so that these jibber jabbers on these financial shows can leave the night saying, all-time new high. And the stock went up like 1/8 of 1%. All-time new high. It's unbelievable. But look, we're not going to sit here, and if they want to keep driving this market higher, it's going to be, again, with more stock buybacks. I hate to tell you. Don't forget, people think these stock buybacks are finished. No, they're not. In 2016, we had a record number of stock buybacks, which was $750 billion. If it wasn't for the stock buybacks, the stocks wouldn't go up. It wouldn't go up. And the CEOs are getting incredibly wealthy. Not the workers. The CEOs are making 370% more than their workers. The shareholders are getting screwed. They're not getting wealthy. The corporation's getting screwed. They're getting no value. Equipment's old. Everything's old. So these stock buybacks, I get a kick out of this. And I said this yesterday, this new tax plan. I want to hear there's a mandate in this new tax plan that says the new tax cuts for these corporations, if whatever profit they're going to now have, the additional tax cash flow, we'll say, that goes in their pocket. It's got to go back, plow it back into the company. Take your profits and plow them back into the company. Take the additional money that you're making. You saved $10 million in taxes. You shouldn't be able to take that $10 million and buy your own shares back to make your stock price go up so you get rich, even more rich. But that's what they're going to do. So if that's the case, then what you got to be doing, if they pass this law and they do these big tax cuts, then the stock market's going to go higher and higher and higher with even more stock buybacks. So make sure you're buying what we call power stocks. And it's a perfect thing to do with my chart, my MV2 color-coded chart, as long as it stays green. And a power stock, right now we have a wonderful power stock we've been doing terrific with, okay, CBOE. And that stock has just been knocking the cover off the ball. I mean, this thing has gone up, okay, since, I'll give you what we have here. This stock has been going up, CBOE, okay. If you go all the way back to 2016, you go back to $59.76. And today it's $105. $105. Or if you got in, let's say you 75%. Now, I told my gang to get in this stock back in August 23rd. I said, This is going to be a terrific stock. So I said, get in it. Just turned green. Just turned green. And it was at $97.98. And today it's $106. We'll round it off, $106. So that's a nice 8%. I mean, where are you going to find money, an 8% return since August 24th? Are you kidding me? Today's only September 14th. What a nice return. And all you got to know is when it turns red again, you take your money out. That's all. Just take your money out when it's red. See, that's the beautiful thing. Because if they're going to continue to grow this economy by more stock buybacks, which they're going to do, then just when it turns red, take your money out. What's wrong with that? Then put it back in when it's green. Say, oh, that's too easy. It's got to be a gimmick. Really? You think it's a gimmick? I'll tell you what. Join the gang for 4 weeks, $39.95, and try it. If you think it's a gimmick, and it's all it is, then quit. So why don't you gamble $39.95 instead of putting $39.95 in the stock market? Put $39.95, invest in yourself, and you see this thing works. It really works. Crazy. So we had now the other day I told you to follow me in oil stocks. Now every night, and here's the number 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. And tonight, after the market is closed, I do a video on these 3 stocks. Now, I do a video on more than the 3, but for those who are very, very busy and who just want to take a couple minutes, not even a couple minutes, what I'm talking about, takes you about 30 seconds, okay, that tells you what I'm doing with these stocks. And I do it in a video. So I tell you we're either going to add or don't add or take profits or take less profits. And how beautiful is that? Now, nobody, I don't know anybody in this country who does that because they'd be embarrassed to do it if they say, oh, gee, what if I lost money? I'd be embarrassed. Well, if I lose money, I lose money. But I'll make sure I lose very little because I'll put a stop in and make sure on 5 transactions, if I lose on 3, I still will make money on 2 out of 3, because I will control those 3 losses with a stop, making sure when those stocks start going down, I cut them quickly so that my 2 winners pick up those losses, cover those 3 losses, and continue to make money. So XLE, XES, OIH, 3 oil ETFs. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG, and start following me tonight.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the Max Vest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. They offer a free weekend seminar class. They put big dazzling names with their programs. But are they really just offering a sales pitch? At philsgang.com, we are the leader in teaching, informing, and helping members understand stock charting, investing in the stock market, and making true profits. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Plus, the philsgang.com friendly customer support team is available when you need us most. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market? Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264.
So, what is love? Love is being independent.
Love is dancing.
At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Wouldn't it be nice if someone told you when to buy and sell stocks? Well, there is. The Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts actually tell you when to buy or sell stocks. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
I have learned so much.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best. And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job. Join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call, 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, if you remember, I've been saying the oil stocks, especially the refiners, okay, you've got to get into these refiners. Like, example, MRO. And I said this, okay, all the way back in the beginning of August. Now, listen to what they're saying on CNBC last night about the oils.
And oil is now at a 5-week high, Bob Pisani, as more refineries are brought back online. That increases the demand for crude oil here.
So I said to my gang, all these refiners, when they start getting back online, first of all, before they're online, they'll start producing gasoline, and they'll make money on the gasoline. Then they come back online, and you got to buy these when they're discounted, and you start making money off of these. Okay, so MRO, Marathon Oil. Since we only bought that when it turned green, okay, we spotted it back in August 18th, but it stayed red, even though it went up. Listen, this is how good this is. On August 18th, I said, boy, I'd like to buy this. I looked, and it was red. It was at $10.38. And then it stayed red up to about $11. So it went up 6%, but it told us not to buy it. Why? Because when it's red, it's telling you the big institutions have not put enough money in. It may not be sustainable. So we get in later. So we finally get in when it's around $11.10, and now it's up near $12. And so right now, MRO is giving us a gain of about 8%. But here's the beautiful thing. We didn't take the risk of that first 5-6%. It was nice to know that even though it was going up, it wasn't the time to get in because it may not be sustainable, and you could just get in, and it all of a sudden falls apart on you. So by waiting till it turned green, but now here's the beautiful thing. The minute it turns red again, it tells us to get out. But why just get out? Here's what I don't understand. Because these guys on Wall Street have you scared to death. That's the problem. Instead, why don't you short? Give you an example. Marathon Oil. When oil started to collapse, and you look at Marathon Oil back in April, it was right around, at that time, it was right around $16 to round it off. And it dropped from $16 all the way down to about $12. Now, that's 25%, but why get out? Just push the little button, and it says sell short. You don't even have to know what that means. So when it starts going down and it's red, you're making money. Then when it turns green again, you hit the buy button, and you collect that money you made. So the beautiful thing about the color-coded technology is it tells you when to buy, when to sell. But here's the beautiful thing. Before you get in, it may be red, even though it's going up, and it's warning you, no, don't get in. It may not be sustainable. And then the other beautiful thing is that once it turns green for you, you know you got a real comfort level because you know it's going up 5-6%. It was red telling you not to get in. Now when it turns green, you feel good. You know, I'm safe. And then when it turns red again, you know you got to have a choice. Not just get out and pick up your 5-6%. Short it. You don't have to be a genius to do this. You don't have to know the beautiful thing. You have to know nothing about the company. Nothing. And if you think this is a joke and you think this is a gimmick, then just try it for 30 days and prove me wrong. It works. The only people it doesn't work for are the people who don't follow the instructions. The people, they do stupid stuff. They don't follow the instructions. They don't listen. They listen. Or they get the chart and they still follow fundamentals. They can't break the habit of that. Unbelievable. But here's the number, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. Call right now. Sign up. And then right now, follow me with the 3 exchange-traded funds. How simple is that? Okay. And, by the way, the fees are almost nothing compared to your 401k. You don't have hidden fees like you do with your 401k. You don't have the 12(1)B fees. You don't have all the crazy fees. Are you crazy? Okay. You know, the middle class, it used to be, you should be making more than you are spending. And you should be building long-term wealth, like what I'm doing right here. That's what you should be doing. And you should be, but we can't do that when they increase the national debt. See, most people have no clue how the national debt kills the middle class. When you have long-term national debt, when the debt keeps going up and up, the economy can't grow. Because when you keep paying all this money on debt, you have nothing left to grow the economy. If you're paying, all you're doing is paying interest, you have nothing left to grow the economy. It's like you at home. You got all debt at home, and you have nothing left to fix your house. So your roof is caving in, your driveway's breaking. Am I right? It's no different with the government. But it used to be we had a strong middle class because the strong middle class is what created this country. But they destroyed our middle class with the national debt. Are you kidding? And then, not only did they destroy our middle class with the national debt, then they destroyed it even further with all these stupid stock buybacks. Because if a company was making, if you take all the companies in the S&P 500 and they made $6 trillion, that $6 trillion used to go through Main Street economy via wages. But it doesn't do that anymore. You don't get it through wages anymore. They take the money and put it in their pocket for stock buybacks. So your wages are not increasing. Are you kidding me? And so it's just nuts. So stock buybacks, you got to think about it. They are contributing to the greatest income inequality ever. And the largest national debt ever, destroying your wealth in the middle class. So our owners, to make sure the middle class stays poor because it benefits them, okay, they make sure that they continue to keep these interest rates low so they can keep lending money to the hedge funds and keep and lending money to the banks, okay, and lending money to CEOs to buy stocks, because then the economy doesn't grow. But they grow because 80% of their income is tied to the stock market. You know, it didn't take the Federal Reserve, the central banks, the private banking cartel, didn't take them long to catch on. Hey, wait a minute, I want part of this. Because you take the owners who own the Federal Reserve, because it's a private company, they're saying, wait a minute, we have the printing machine, and we can decide where the interest rates go. So let's just print money, and we'll give this money free to the CEOs of the companies that we own stock in, that we control. So the CEOs own a lot of Apple, so they're going to give the CEO of Apple free money, or the CEO of Caterpillar. So our owners who own the Federal Reserve, which is not federal, which is a private banking cartel, and 140 of them get together and say, hey, how much do we owe in Caterpillar? We own, oh my God, we own that much stock in Caterpillar? Okay, let's print some money. We'll call the CEO of Caterpillar, give him the money for free. And so he'll push that, he'll do a stock buyback. So the stock goes up and up and up. But there's no value. It just creates a bubble. But the guys that own the Federal Reserve, the 1% out, they're getting rich. The CEO is getting rich, but the employees aren't getting rich. The country's not getting rich. The country's going, and the stockholders aren't getting rich. Are you kidding? You know, another major factor that nobody talks about, the big decline of our middle class, and it's the big decline of our middle class. Our middle class isn't going to grow through a tax cut. Are you kidding? You think just cutting taxes for the middle class is going to grow the middle class? Are you nuts? They don't need a tax cut. What they need is jobs. What they need is money to go and start a small business or expand the business they're in. How stupid. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Okay, ladies, this message is for you because you invest so much into your professional careers, your organizations, your children. It's time to invest in yourself and secure your financial future in the stock market. And you can do that with philsgang.com. You'll learn when to buy and sell short stocks and when to take profits. Now that you've taken care of everyone else, isn't it time to secure your financial future? Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets.
Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Time is the one thing that we want more of. Without the donors, I wouldn't have my Audrey. They take care of our housing. They take care of our food. In addition to the best medical treatment that my daughter could ever have. So it allows me to focus on my daughter and getting her better.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
Well, all of the tools you put together for us have just given us so much confidence.
I have learned so much. It is absolutely incredible.
And you're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence than when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work. I love the chart.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best. And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job. Listen to Phil, join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. If you want to try to build some wealth, I'll reach out. I'll try to help you. All I ask you in return is to reach back and take care of St. Jude. That's right. We've been doing this almost 20 years now. And St. Jude is just an incredible organization. And if I can help you create wealth, and you'll know at the end of 30 days, you just try $39.95. At the end of 30 days, you know it's going to work. You're going to know if it's for you. Now, if you want to be real active, okay, we have the MV1 chart. That's for people who want to be in 2 to 5 days, who want real activity. And we have a class going on every day at 9:30 when the market opens, and you can join the class. I'm in that class live, and you can ask questions about stocks. You email your question in. As the trading goes on from 9:30 to 11 o'clock, I'm telling you what the market's doing. I'm watching the market for you, telling why we're going to take this stock, why we're going to take that stock, or sell this one. Or so if you have time to do that, I don't think there's any better educational format than ours. But I know most people are so busy with their lives, okay? And you've got to do something. The middle class, as I said, used to be that you used to make more than you spend. You're not doing that now. You used to build long-term wealth. You're not doing that now. You're not doing with your 401k. They screw you on that. And why? Why are you getting screwed? Because you can't take a national debt from $5 trillion, which Baby Bush did, to $20 trillion, which Obama did. Between those two dopes drove our country into unbelievable debt. It's killing our middle class. And people don't get that. There'd be a revolt. Obama would have been impeached. So would Bush. They'd go to jail, those two, for what they're doing. They destroyed our country, the two of them. How can you have a national debt from $5 trillion to $20 trillion? And the only way they can get, and they can't get the stock, they can't get the economy to grow. The real number of the economy, as I told you the other day, wasn't 2%. It's 1.3%. That's what all. But if I take again, it's only 2% with all the statistical trickery. But if I take the statistical trickery out, or put it in rather, it's up to 2%. But even so, 2%? Are you kidding? That's crazy. You're not going to have any wealth. You're not going to be able to retire. And as I said, these stock buybacks, okay, are contributing to the greatest inequality in this country ever had. I mean, this is crazy. Right now, U.S. consumers are more than $12 trillion in debt. That's consumption debt. What about the household debt? $16 trillion. How do you build wealth when you're in that kind of debt? You can't. And Obama says he was the warrior? He was the warrior for the middle class? Are you kidding me?
I'm a warrior for the middle class.
Warrior for the middle class? How could that be? He killed the middle class. The middle class declined because of him. Obama was shipping millions and millions of good-paying jobs overseas. We lost more than 70,000 manufacturing facilities in the last 4 years of the Obama administration. He killed us. Ever since China joined the Trade Association, World Trade Organization, we lost 70,000 manufacturing plants in this country. And he says he's our warrior? And he's been replacing these good-paying manufacturing jobs with low-paying jobs at Starbucks. Are you kidding? Or worse, health care jobs. This is crazy. The middle class has been shrinking because of Obama and Bush. If you take their 16 years, our middle class has shrunk because they grew the national debt from $5 trillion to $20 trillion. And when you have that kind of debt, you can't grow. Your wages don't grow. The economy doesn't grow. And the middle class didn't grow. It shrunk. And we become a minority of the population in this country. For the first time ever, the middle class is the minority. Are you kidding? Before baby Bush and Obama destroyed this country and destroyed it for our kids and grandkids, our middle class was well over 16% of the population. But now it's around 35% of the population. Are you nuts? The number of Americans that are struggling in this country with their households, the cost of household rent, everything, food, okay, went from 16 million to almost 40 million under these two birds. Oh, they're doing fine. They're happy. They're doing great. Obama just got $60 million for a book. Bush, I don't know what he got. He can't read, so they did somehow they gave him. Warriors for the middle class? To make America great again, we got to stop this national debt. We need to stop propping up the economy. We got to stop propping up this national debt with these low interest rates and stock buybacks. That's all we're doing. But in the meantime, if this is what they're going to do and continue to do for another 8 years, which I think Trump is going to do, then let's make money. Here, look. If you want, take one of our, what we call our power stock, and just follow me in this stock. Just do one stock, CBOE. Join the gang right now, and then every time that we buy CBOE, you do it. We take profits, you do it. CBOE. And I said it started green at $97.65. It's now over $105. That's about what, 6-7% already. Or again, do just the exchange traded funds. 6%. Yeah, 6%. That's called a power stock. This stock just goes up and up and up and up. Okay? But here's the beautiful thing. You're not going to have to worry. You don't have to call somebody and say, gee, it's going down. What should I do? Who am I going to call? I'll call my broker. Are you kidding? You might as well call Fido. Look, we need to build a strong middle class again. We need more entrepreneurs and more small businesses. And Trump's saying he wants to do that. But what good is it if he says, okay, I'm going to grow small businesses, I'm going to get money to the entrepreneurs and grow these small businesses with these tax cuts. No. Yes, of course we want a tax cut, but why don't you, instead of giving us a federal tax, income tax, why don't you eliminate the self-employer tax on us, the self-employment tax? Do that. Do that. Because remember, the small business has always been the primary engine for job growth in this country. You got to do whatever you can to support the small business. But if you keep on spending money, $100 million, you're spending $400 million every hour. $400 million an hour. Are you out of your mind? And we're borrowing $100 million an hour. How can you borrow $100 million an hour and only making interest payments? $400 million our Congress spends every hour, and then they're borrowing against it to help out. You can't have a middle class, and that's why you don't have overtime. If you're listening to me, just you right now, and you hope you get some overtime this week, you're not getting it. Why? Because of the national debt. Now, most people don't know the difference between national debt and a deficit. The deficit is just like your home. If you spend more money, you do your books at the end of the month, right? And at the end of the month, you spent more money and then you took in salary, you're in a hole. That's a deficit. The government does the same exact thing. And they spend about $600 billion more a year than they take in. And guess what? They take in more every year than the previous year. But they keep spending more. And every year they take in much more. But they're always in a hole. And then the national debt goes up. Are you kidding? Look, hurricanes. You know, this back-to-back hurricane reminded me of the devastation that these natural disasters have, the power. It's unbelievable. But you also got to remember, there's also an economic disaster we can come across. Yeah, we saw the two hurricanes, but that reminded me that we can have an economic disaster. And in the event of a major economic disaster, whatever it is, over 50% of the nation is going to be completely out of cash almost immediately, as 25% of Americans have less than $12,000 in savings because of our national debt, because of low interest rates. What are you, nuts? Join my gang right now, 877-600-GANG, and just follow me on those 3 exchange-traded funds. I do a video every night after the radio show. How easy. See you on the show.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.